Duncan Amoah, Executive Secretary of COPEC, is also weighing in on this. Hello, Duncan Amoah, welcome to Eyewitness News. Consumers at the center of this all. What are the consumers saying? Are the consumers pleased with the new system about to hit us, or you think the consumers are not ready?
So I think that the NPA should hasten slowly. I don't know where the rush, where the hurry, where the excitement over frenzy. We are moving, and that's it. We are moving. We're hoping that we'll be able to carry the people along. As Gabi rightly indicated, not much education has gone down. The former, CEO of NPA did some rush of piloting. One would have expected that we'll probably be doing, proper piloting at this point when you have some of the bottling plants ready. We have suggested on a number of occasions that we actually deal with bulk consumers as far as the cylinder recirculation program proper is concerned. You have schools, you have hotels, you have hospitals, you have, other establishments that will consume LPG in bulk. Start with them, correct whatever issues you identify with them. This whole idea of we are rolling it out in September, yet if I heard right, Kudus would struggle to answer the very poignant questions that you throw at him. Smacks of, a policy or a program that we are simply in a hurry or a rush to implement. I bet to say that if they don't think us slowly, the kind of confusion and chaos that will be introduced in the system could be way more than they envisage. One, you ask of who is going to pay for the new bottles that is going to be put on the market that I can just go and pick for. Kudus was emphatic that as we speak, he doesn't even have those numbers. What exactly is going to be added to the price of LPG? And so the issue of cost has not been dealt with exhaustively, yet we are rushing to roll out. You equally ask of when people don't have ID cards, are we going to tell these people, turn them away and say, look, you don't have an ID card, we cannot probably be able to sell gas to you. Once you do that, you are telling these people to resort to alternate fuel usage, which is charcoal. Mind you, Ghana not long ago was at COP20, agreeing to things that should promote environmental well-being globally. So if you have a policy that probably may even end up cutting out 10% of the current population who probably consume LPG, who may not find one useful ID card or the other to go and do any registration to pick up a bottle, then you are simply cutting them off and telling them to resort to what the traditional Ghanaian used to use. Mind you, government itself has an LPG policy that says we are hoping to be able to do a penetration of some 30%, 40% by 2050. If you were to ask Gabi again, he would have indicated to you consumption pattern has dropped. The number of people signed onto LPG usage keeps dropping simply because prices are high. The expectation would have been how to get LPG prices reasonable and affordable and pocket-friendly so that the ordinary Ghanaian who even has 5 cities or 10 cities and can probably be able to access 1 kilogram should be able to do so. But as it is, we are looking at graduating from, the post-war setup that we have currently to a rather elaborate system that says that the bottles are pre-filled. So if you have 15 Ghana cedis and the least bottle that is pre-filled is 30 Ghana cedis or even 20 or 35 Ghana cedis, what it means to you is that you must go and buy charcoal or other alternate fuel source. I am not quite sure that even if we wanted to roll this out or set out to do this as soon as practicable, The two bigger regions, if you listen to Gabi, consuming between 60-70% of national LPG should be the places that will probably roll out from. You could start slowly, start on a smaller scale, identify the challenges that may probably arise, continue to work at these challenges till such a time that after 2 years, 5 years, 3 years, if you are able to address the creeping problem, then you can say that you are rolling out on a larger scale to the bigger regions that probably would need to consume. But as it stands, it looks as though there's some pressure on the NPA to roll this out. I cannot see how that they have not been able to answer the question of cost. Exactly how much is the consumer going to be asked to pay? Because these plants, somebody has got to pay for them. The bottles that we are going to put out there, somebody has got to pay for them. The issue of trust, it also has to be dealt with. When I go to the current retailer plant and I say I'm buying 15 Ghana cedis or 20, they have scales that they can put them on probably to tell you, or you see the filling process that something has been put in, in a bottle. If you go to pre-fill a bottle and put them out there, and it happens that I go to get it after 2-3 days, the gas has run out. When originally I was using them for a week, 2 weeks, and it runs out 3 days. What would you tell the public? So we need to hasten, but slowly. I don't think that enough education, enough consultation.
So for you, the September kickoff time we have won't work.
I dare say the NPA will be forced to move again, because where they cannot even provide the answers, these are the very basic things that the consumer would need to be aware of. Mind you, people have requested that paying 12-13 Ghana cedis a kilogram for gas is on the high. For a country like ours that produces oil, gas is one of the first things you probably strike before you even get to oil production. We fled gas in enormous quantities. Yet, look at the cost of gas in Ghana. One would have thought that we would work towards probably reducing some of the taxes, or probably getting gas prices to be a bit affordable to the generality of the population. Unfortunately, it looks as though we are rather placing premium on systems. How much is that going to cost? My brother and friend Kudus doesn't have the answer. I bet the NPA itself doesn't even have these numbers. Again, people are being asked to invest in a system yet to be rolled out. If you did read one of the communique that came out about 2 weeks ago, business people are told to get, trucks that can probably recirculate the pre-filled bottles. The points that we are going to deposit these bottles, I am saying here and on authority. What kind of studies have we done to ensure that the retailer points where we are going to leave the bottle, so that if you are in a hurry and you drive to, let's say, Marina Mall, you can just pick a bottle? How sure are we that we have trained the people to receive these bottles, to handle them properly? You cannot handle LPG bottle that is filled as though it was just a water bottle. It needs to be handled in a certain way. What kind of training have we even put out there? What kind of training are we advancing to the public to ensure that, okay, the shop says that this is a 10 kg bottle, it's filled. If the shop itself wanted to be, be disingenuous, they could take the bottle out there and probably do 1 or 2 kg of it. It's a bottle that is not transparent enough to tell how much is contained in there. So I think.
So you think we need more time? The NPA must hasten slowly, like you say. Thank you so much, Duncan Amwa. Appreciate your time. I think we need to be speaking on this matter a lot more, so the public can be better educated. Thank you so much for speaking to us on Eyewitness News.